When I first came here, I had the very little children, the first 4 grades. And I had a little boy in the first grade whose name was Marco Polo de Suvero. And he and his little brother, who was in the second grade, had been down at St. Vincent de Paul in school when the September classes began. But apparently the first day of school, the teacher down there at St. Vincent de Paul had asked the first grade to give their names. And the first little boy tried to be smart, and he said, "I'm George Washington." And the sister scolded him very strongly. Well, poor Marco Polo was next. And when he said his name, the sister was so upset that the little boy cried and went home and said, "I'm never going back to that school." So the parents put him and his brother here, and his sister was already here in the 8th grade. So I had Marco Polo in the first grade. Years later, I realized that Marco Polo is Marc de Suvero, one of the famous sculptors in the world. His sculptures are down at Stanford. His sculptures were on display for a whole year down at Crissy Field. And I've been in touch with his mother and written back and forth, and she remembers, it was very touching. She remembered the name of Mother Steiger, who was an older German nun here at Broadway in the early 40s. She remembered Mother Steiger, and she remembered Reverend Mother Deming, who had accepted her children here very gratefully. And we have one of Mark's paintings is over at the entrance